We have some more Juan Soto news. Do me a favor, guys. I just made a Twitter account, an X account, if you will. I'm going to pin it down there in the comment section. So if you guys have an X account, do me a favor, leave me a follow over there. I just want to go over there and have some fun. Let's talk Juan Soto once again. And it appears that this could be coming to an end very, very soon. Jon Heyman reported. Now, Jon Heyman's tune is kind of changing a little bit. It was always Mets, 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 Mets. Now he's feeling, if he had to pick, it would be the Yankees. That's what he said on the Michael Kay show. So, according to Jon Heyman, the Yankees and Mets have offers for Soto in the $710 to $730 million range, with the Mets being at the $730 and the Yankees being close behind that. When it all comes down to it, is Juan Soto worth this much money? You could make the argument that he is. You could also make the argument, a fair one, that he is not. Andrew Friedman, general manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers, made a great point himself. He said that you might overpay for a guy like Juan Soto, but he's a guy worth overpaying for. Powerful words. And maybe Soto ends up a Dodger. We're just blindsided. Who knows? But Juan Soto is a guy, his offense speaks for itself, is a guy worth overpaying for. 1,000%. Career high in home runs last year, 41, 109 RBI, 989 OPS, 178 OPS plus, hit 288 last year in the 2-hole right in front of Aaron Judge. He had more walks than strikeouts. The guy's a freaking machine. Offensively, he's a machine. Defensively, we all know, on the bases, But Juan Soto up there at the plate is one of the best in baseball behind, in my opinion, Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge. So is he worth the money? I don't know if anybody's worth this kind of money. But if you're going to overpay for a guy who's going to get this money, I think he's the guy that you overpay for. I fully believe that. Now, when it all comes down to it, if the New York Yankees are within striking distance of the New York Mets offer, because we know that Cohen is going to offer more than what the Yankees will. Not that the Yankees can't offer more, but Cohen will just one-up the Yankees every time. But if the New York Yankees are within striking distance of the New York Mets offer, and if Juan Soto does not accept that deal, it just comes down to, hey, maybe he just didn't want to be a Yankee anymore. Maybe this was it. I feel the opposite. I think Soto does want to be a Yankee, and they're just using the Mets to drive the price up. That's how I honestly feel. And Jon Heyman even said it himself. He says Juan Soto may not even take the highest offer. So read in between the lines a little bit here. I mean, it could mean that he could go anywhere else besides the Yankees, but if the Mets are going to give the highest offer no matter what, and Jon Heyman is saying, hey, it wouldn't shock me. It would not shock me if Soto did not take the highest offer. That means a return to the Yankees. That's just what I think. But if the Yankees, which they are in the $700 million range, I can't be mad at Hal if they don't retain Soto. Then it just comes down to the player. Hal really tried his damn best. He did. And I can't get mad at him if Soto ends up as a New York Met, because Hal offered him plenty of money. Now, the one thing that does scare me about this is, what if Hal takes this opportunity to reset the luxury tax if he can't bring back Soto? He might. I would not put that past him. But then, in other news, really quick, we'll go back to Soto. But in other news, the Yankees and the Red Sox are both expected to be in on Max Fried, potentially being the top two landing spots for him. And a deal for him will exceed $200 million. I like Max Fried a lot. I think he's a really good pitcher. He's a lefty. I think he's good. I like him. I would not mind acquiring him, and I think he's the perfect number 2 to slot behind Garrett Cole. But does that mean that they're going to go out and get Fried if they can't get Soto? Could they get both of them? The feeling is that I believe was either Jack Curry or John Heyman. Forgive me if I messed this up. But one of them said, hey, it's not out of the realm of possibility for the Yankees to end up with Soto and a high-end arm like a Max Fried or Corbin Burns. That's not off the table entirely for the Yankees. They could do that. So if they end up doing that, I mean, awesome, great. I would love that. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to Juan Soto, the New York Yankees, I think, have done enough. And these numbers are crazy. They have done enough to retain him. They have. Now it's up to him where he wants to go. If he truly just wants to take the money, he's a New York Met. But if the Yankees are just well within striking distance of that New York Met offer, I think, and he wants to stay here, I think he stays. The Yankees have given Soto very, very respectable offers. They have. We'll see what ends up happening. But Max Fried, I do like that. Last year, though, pitching wasn't really the issue. We do need a starting pitcher, but pitching really wasn't the issue. We need to replenish that Yankee bullpen, of course, and I think they're going to do that. But we also need help offensively. We need that desperately. And losing Juan Soto, we're losing a top 3 bat in the game. So this Max Fried stuff, even the Corbin Burns stuff, it's fine. It's nice. I like it. But if that's what you're going to do, if you don't re-sign Juan Soto, what are you going to do offensively now? They said Willy Adames off the table. He's a giant. Last night, the Yankees are supposedly in on Teoscar Hernandez. All of a sudden, I thought the guy was a Dodger. I thought the Dodgers were planning on signing him. There was a report like a week ago that was the case. Now, all of a sudden, the Yankees are in on Teoscar. Is this just to mess with Boris? It could be. It very well could be. Because if they show Boris, hey, we're gonna move on from Juan if you're not reasonable enough. All of this is driving me freaking crazy, just like you. Just like you too. Look at my freaking head. I'm 32 years old. Look at my head. They're driving me nuts. I lost hair because of them. I lost freaking hair because of them. This is crazy. This is freaking wild. I'm sick. I'm sick of this. Juan, come to a decision. Please, for the love of everything, come to a decision. Make your damn choice, Juan, so I know. I'm agonizing, Juan. I'm in and out of that bathroom. I'm in and out of that bathroom way too much, Juan. Way too much because of you. Because of you. I love you so much as a baseball player. I want you to be on my favorite team. I want to be right. I said it before. I said, Juan's coming back. Well, now today, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. I hope he comes back. I freaking hope you come back, Juan. I hope you do. Because, guys, if you think that there are any players on the market, and I've said this time and time again, if you think that there is anything on the market that could come close to replacing his offensive production, you are mistaken. You are sadly mistaken.